What's up guys, it's Olivia. I'm in my kitchen today. This is gonna be the most serious video of my life. I just came up with this idea, you know, like on my own, like sometimes I think things up by myself, you know. So basically I'm like starving right now and we have no food. So I wanted to show you guys how to make food from nothing, because growing up in this household with no food ever, I have learned how to make food from nothing, okay? So let me just show you what I got in mind, okay? Okay. I just want to show you guys what's in my fridge. So, first of all, I have all my college acceptance letters right here. And I just want you guys to know that I am getting into college. And then this is for being on honor roll at my school. And then the rest of that stuff is my brother's. Clearly, we have some cottage cheese and some eggs and some fucking mayonnaise, I don't know. And then we have more eggs. Actually, this shelf is my dad's. So then we have more eggs and hummus and some black beans and some really gross oranges in the back. There's like some leftover chicken. This is from King Soopers. It's leftover gravy and we don't have mashed potatoes for it. This is leftover macaroni. This is, I don't know, some jelly, some leftover something, I don't know. And then we have about a tablespoon of milk and some Coca-Cola and butter, you know. And then in this drawer we have grapes and some apples that are about 2 months old, and a bunch of cheese and some disgusting lettuce. And then in this one we have potatoes and celery. We have some chobani, you know, that's the good kind, that's the good stuff. You know, condiments, the typical usual stuff. This is the most important thing in our freezer right now. And then we also have some bread, I think, and some 2-year-old lollipops. We basically have peanut butter and 2 granola bars, and that's about it. You know, immediately you think ramen, but then you look at this and it's already open and it's half empty. We just have like some fucking cereal. Nobody cares. So option number 1 for when you don't have any food and you just really need something to eat is toast. Now, usually I would go with toast with peanut butter and bananas, but clearly we don't have fucking bananas today. We're just gonna go with some plain toast. Our kitchen's a mess. So to make the toast, you get your bread, your expired bread. So you get your expired bread. You take your 2 pieces. Make sure you're not gonna die. Put them in the toaster. What the fuck is wrong with my toaster? You wait for your toast to be done, so you close the bread. Now you wait for the toast. That's just how I live. I live life. Honestly, I wasn't even gonna make myself food until I started making this video, so proud of myself. Once your toast is done, you butter it. Do you butter your toast? And then you cry because you can't get the second piece out of the toaster. And there you have it. Toast and grapes. I hope you enjoyed. Option number 2 is to eat the 2-year-old popsicles that you have in your freezer. Because 1, you don't like cooking. 2, you don't have time. And 3, you really just don't give a fuck anymore and you just want to eat. So you eat the popsicles. Same goes for the 2-year-old Hot Pockets you've had in your freezer. Option number 3 is getting some cereal. Then you realize it's Wheat Thins. So then you close the cereal and you look for the next one. Then you realize it's blueberry Wheat Thins. Then you say fuck it and you get a bowl and your blueberry Wheat Thins. Once you have your bowl of blueberry Wheat Thins, you get the milk. Then you cry because you realize there's a tablespoon of milk in here for your bowl of fucking Wheat Thins that you don't even like. You eat plain blueberry Wheat Thins. What the fuck? Who decided to make wheat thins in their life? Option number 4. You stick with the granola bars that you have. Then you wait till your mom gets home. You decide to be a good child and only eat one granola bar. And then wait until your mom comes home to bring you some food. Then you cry because you remember your mom is not going to bring home food. So then you eat both granola bars. Grapes are option number 6. Option number 7. You realize you have no food. You realize nothing is going to fill you up. You realize your mother is not going to bring home any food. Therefore, you order pizza. Now I'm gonna make some fucking grapes while I wait. Make grapes? Yes, Olivia, make grapes. Who buys wheat thins? What the fuck am I doing with my life, honestly? Like, what?